Perfect. Here's the plan. Story setup. Anya and Yor are now a married couple in an alternate SpyX family with 4 original daughters. The tone will be sweet, loving, and a bit comedic like the anime. Image. I'll generate an anime-style family scene of Yor and Anya as a couple with their 4 daughters. Cozy, soft, wholesome vibes. Title, The Forger Blossoms. In an alternate universe, the secret world of spies and assassins faded into the past. Having grown older and closer, now live together as a married couple, no longer as assassin and telepath, but as doting mothers raising a beautiful, chaotic, and loving family of 4 daughters. Each girl has her own spark. One Mika, the eldest, 15, calm, serious, and fencing prodigy. She's secretly writing a fantasy novel. 2 Sarah, 12 years old. Rebellious and sarcastic, always playing detective, convinced her moms have a dark past. 3 Lumi, 9 years old, an artist with strange psychic dreams that sometimes come true. 4 Nini, 5 years old, mischievous, hyper, and always trying to outdo Mama Yor in martial arts. Despite chaos, from broken vases during sparring practice to psychic visions interrupting breakfast, their home is filled with love, loud laughter, warm hugs, and spicy home-cooked meals, courtesy of Yor, still terrible at cooking but never gives up. And at the center of it all, Anya, the heart of the family, now a fiercely protective mom with her same quirky charm, happier, fulfilled. Now generating the anime-style image of this family scene. Yor and Anya as loving wives with their 4 daughters, Mika, Sarah, Lumi, Nee, in a soft, wholesome family setting. Give me a moment. Great! Here's part 2 of The Forger Blossoms, the daily life of Anya and Yor's chaotic, loving household. Chapter 2, Operation Breakfast Chaos. The morning sun streamed through the windows of the Forger home. Yor, wearing a frilly pink apron, stood in the kitchen with a determined smile and a frying pan that had definitely seen better days. Anya peeked in from the hallway. "Mama, is the kitchen on fire again?" she asked with a tilt of her head. "Nope," Yor chirped, despite the thin trail of smoke curling toward the ceiling. "Just extra crispy rice omelets." From the living room, Mika, the calm eldest, was reading a fencing manual and sipping tea like a tiny adult. Sarah, dramatic as always, was holding a toy magnifying glass. "Someone sabotaged the toaster." "I'm looking at you, Lumi." Lumi, seated cross-legged on the carpet, was sketching the entire scene in a notebook. "I dreamed about this last night. Mom's gonna drop the pan in 3. Called it," Lumi muttered, not even looking up. Nini, the youngest, zoomed through the hallway in a karate stance, yelling, "Hiya! I will defeat the evil broccoli monster." She karate kicked a throw pillow into oblivion. Anya sighed with pride and mild panic. "We really are the best weird family ever." Yor walked in proudly with a tray of very burnt omelets. "Breakfast, everyone?" Everyone groaned. Would you like to continue this story into a full anime-style series arc? Or should I generate more family slice-of-life images of them? I can also give each daughter her own SpyX family-style backstory if you'd like. Absolutely. Here's the next part of the story. A quiet, sweet moment after the morning chaos. Pillow Fort of Peace. After the Great Breakfast disaster, Anya declared it was time for a family bonding activity, one that didn't involve flames. So they made a pillow fort. Blankets, calorie lights were assembled into a cozy fortress in the living room. Yor tied up the last corner with surprising precision. Decades of assassin training were strangely useful for blanket stability, while Anya proudly proclaimed herself Queen Anya of Forgerland. Each daughter brought something personal. Mika brought books and guarded the library tower. Sarah set booby traps, really just glitter and cups. Lumi drew a crest for the fort, a heart with 6 stick figures holding hands. Nine filled the place with snacks. Most of them mysteriously vanished. Inside the warm glow of the pillow fort, Yor and Anya sat close, arms touching. Anya whispered, "We didn't burn the house down. That's a win." Yor giggled. Maybe I'll take cooking classes again. The daughters leaned on them one by one, yawning. Laughter and soft breathing filled the room. A rare moment of peace, a perfect memory. Now generating the anime-style image of this scene. Anya and Yor as loving mothers inside a cozy pillow fort with they're surrounded by blankets, books, fairy lights, and family warmth. Please hold on. Absolutely. Let's continue. Yor Briar, now both wives and mothers, as they face the ups and downs of their beautifully chaotic life with their 4 daughters. Chapter 4, The School Festival Surprise. The Yor Briar household was buzzing. It was the annual family day at Eden Academy, and all 4 daughters were involved. Anya adjusted her pink ribbon in the mirror. Yor, do I look motherly enough? Like I can discipline, but also bake cookies? Yor gently straightened Anya's collar and smiled. You look like the best mom anyone could have. Anya blushed. Heh, mission accomplished. At the school grounds, Mika delivered a stunning fencing demo. She bowed toward her mothers with pride. Sarah unveiled a homemade spy mystery play where her character was totally not based on Yor. Lumi hosted an art booth with drawings of her family as magical warriors. Yor had demon horns, Anya had laser eyes. Nini did an explosive martial arts dance and accidentally flipped her teacher. Parents applauded. When the host announced Family of the Year, the crowd erupted in cheers. The Yor Briar family, Yor teared up. This is too much. Anya, holding Yor's hand in front of everyone, declared, we may not be normal, but we're perfect for each other. The girls rushed in for a group hug. Now generating the anime-style image, Yor and Anya holding hands proudly at their daughter's school festival, with the girls gathered around them in costume or school uniforms, joyful and united. Please hold on. Absolutely. Let's continue the warm and adventurous life of the Briar family as wives and their 4 daughters growing into their unique roles in the family. Chapter 5, Secrets in the Attic. After the school festival and a quiet evening walk, the family returned home feeling closer than ever. But something unexpected awaited them. Mama Yor, said Lumi, the dreamy 3rd child, I saw a door in my dreamy attic. Yor and Anya exchanged a glance. That attic had been locked since they bought the house. Curiosity won out. With a rusty creak, they unlocked the attic door. Dust floated like snow in the lantern light. At the far end of the room was a locked chest. Nini, of course, karate chopped it open before anyone could find a key. Inside, photos, weapons, old disguises, spy gear. Anya's jaw dropped. Okay, so maybe your moms did have a secret past. The girls stared at them. Yor, I used to fight bad people. Anya, I used to read their minds. A beat of silence. Then Nini screamed, that's so cool. Mika bowed solemnly. I promised to use my fencing to protect this family's honor. Sarah pulled out an old dossier. I knew it. I'm starting a case file. Lumi smiled softly. I think our family just got more magical. Yor and Anya sat together on an old crate, their hands brushing. Anya whispered, they still love us, even after all this. Yor leaned in. They always will. Now generating the anime-style image. The Briar family inside a dusty attic, lantern lit, surrounding an open chest of old spy and assassin gear. The daughters show awe, excitement, and curiosity as Yor and Anya sit side by side, a little nervous and deeply in love. Hold on while I generate that. The story. No image generation this time due to the limit, but I'll bring the next scene vividly to life through words. Chapter 6. The Briar family pact. Later that night, after the attic reveal, the Briar home was unusually quiet. Each daughter had one facing. Yor and Anya sat on the balcony under a silver moon, sharing a blanket. I thought they'd be scared, Yor whispered, hands around a mug of tea. Anya rested her head on Yor's shoulder. Weird, a little wild, but full of love. Just then, the sliding door opened. All 4 daughters stood in matching pajamas, each holding something symbolic. Mika held a family portrait she had redrawn, this time with weapons and books and sparkles. Sarah clutched her notepad, labeled Operation Briar Legacy. Lumi handed over a dream journal. You're in every dream, Mama Anya. Mama you're always saving us. Nanny jumped forward with 4 handmade bracelets. I made a thing. Anya took hers. It was lopsided, glued, glittery. She loved it instantly. Yor wiped her eyes. You girls are everything. Mika stepped forward and said with full seriousness, we accept who you were and who we all are now. Let's protect each other always. They joined hands, 6 hearts, 1 family. The Briar Pact was sealed with giggles, hugs, and promises to keep each other's weird, wonderful secrets safe. Want to continue with more Slice of Life episodes? Here are a few future chapters I can write next. 1. Briar Girls Go Camping. Chaos, bugs, and bonding. 2. Yor's Cooking Revenge arc. Culinary redemption, maybe 3. Anya's psychic resurfaces. Lumi inherits strange powers. 4. Spy X Sports Day. School event turns into friendly war. Let me know which one you'd like next or suggest your own. Here's the final chapter, for now, of the story of Anya and Yor Briar and their 4 daughters, a story about past secrets found final love. Final chapter. One last mission. Months passed since the night of the Briar Pact. The family had grown stronger, closer, and more chaotic, but in the best way. Mika became captain of the fencing team. Sarah turned her journal into a real detective club. Lumi started sketching a graphic novel called Spy X Dream. And Nini convinced her school to build a dojo on campus. But then one rainy afternoon, a letter came in the mail. It was unmarked, no stamp, just a symbol Anya hadn't seen in years. A rose and a dagger. She froze. Yor came to her side. You see it too, an old enemy. One final thread from their past lives had resurfaced. Anya called the girls together. We have to go away for a few days, she said. An old problem needs solving. Mika stood. We're going too. No, Yor said. This isn't your fight. But Sarah stepped up, holding a pair of toy binoculars. We've trained for this our whole lives, even if we didn't know it. Lumi added softly. We dreamed this moment. Nene punched the air. Let's go punch evil. Anya and Yor looked at each other, mothers full of pride, worry, and love. Anya finally said, then this will be our epilogue. 6 shadows that night, 6 figures moved under the moonlight. A pink-haired mind reader, a crimson-eyed warrior, a sword prod, a tiny detective, a psychic dreamer, and a martial arts whirlwind. They weren't just family anymore. They were a legacy. A new name was whispered through alleyways and rooftops. The Briar Blossoms, protectors of peace, bound by love. And when the mission ended, they returned home not just as a family, but as heroes. Still laughing over burnt breakfast, building pillow forts, and loving each other like the world depended on it. Because in their world, it did. Would you like a full PDF version of this short story, or a character sheet for each of the daughters? I can also revisit with more mini arcs or turn this into a light novel. Perfect. Let's continue the next part of the Briar family story, picking up after the events of their last mission. Chapter 7, The Quiet After the Storm. The mission was done. The enemy, gone. The family, safe. The city never knew just how close it had come to chaos. But under cover of night, 6 silhouettes had fought in silence and won. Now back home, the Briar family sat in quiet peace. No pillow fort, no spy gadgets, just tea and warmth. Yor rested her head on Anya's lap as she gently combed her hair. I forgot how good quiet can feel, Yor whispered. Anya smiled, her eyes soft. No disguises, no codes, just us. The girls were curled up across the room, Mika writing her next novel, The Blossom Blades. Sarah, fun, some habits die hard. Lumi, painting the family as heroes in a stained glass style. Nini, asleep upside down on the couch, one sock on her head. Yor looked over them. What if they don't need us to protect them anymore? Anya took her hand. Then we've done our job as moms, and now we just get to love them. Outside, the moon watched quietly over the Briar home. No longer a house of secrets, but a sanctuary of stories, strength, and heart. Once your image generation limit resets, I'll create a cozy post-mission family scene. Anya and Yor relaxing in a warm, softly lit room with their 4 daughters around them. Peaceful, loving, and truly home. Just say ready when you want that image created. Or if you'd like to start a new arc, let me know. Maybe high school adventures? A magical AU? Anything is possible.